This very hour, a Fort Worth jury is still deliberating Aaron Dean's sentence. He could spend as much as 20 years in prison or receive as little as probation for the manslaughter conviction in the death of Tatiana Jefferson. Jason Allen, our eyes and ears in the courtroom since day number one, live right now, Tim Curry Criminal Justice Center. So, you cover enough of these things. There are always thoughts on what the length of any deliberation might mean. Just curious what you're hearing there.
Yeah, and we're just past the 7-hour mark now, Doug, for deliberations. And last week in the courtroom, I overheard one of Dean's attorneys telling the judge, in fact, he didn't think that this part of the trial, this sentencing part, would take as long as the jurors did during their deliberations over guilt and innocence. However, lawyers for both sides made some convincing final arguments this morning today over what to do with Dean, clearly leaving the jury with a difficult decision today. Prosecutors stuck with their strategy that they have throughout this trial, leaning on the emotion of Tatiana Jefferson's death and painting Dean as an aggressive officer who flaunted the rules.
And now you do have to ask yourself, what is Tatiana's life worth? What are you going to tell her family when this is over?
Is judging him on less than a second of his life. And they pointed out that with the manslaughter verdict, not murder, the jury has already made the decision that Dean did not intentionally, knowingly shoot Jefferson.
He's a good man. He's a very good man. He's a very good man who finds himself in a very tough situation.
They made the case that Dean, for his sentence, should get probation. Doug, that is something that they could do for him if they decide the sentence is 10 years or less.
All right, Jason Allen, thank you again for taking us inside as we continue the wait. Jason Allen reporting.